Welcome back to Studio Chatter. We've packed our table for this segment and we want to hear the fun stories about why we love Fiesta Days. Welcome Diana Anderson and Daria and Paisley Healy to the table. Welcome everyone. I'm so excited.
I know, I had the giggles when we were starting, so I know it's going to be a good time.
How are we going to keep this to 8 minutes?
I don't know.
I don't know. So maybe we'll start this way and go this way, because let's just start with the children's parade. So your memories.
Yes, so thank you to my mom. I have a photo for you of when I participated, and we actually won the Children's Day Parade this year.
Stop it. Did you do a float?
Yes, so we were, we did Pilgrims and Indians, and I insisted upon being Pocahontas because I needed to be a princess. So we won, and then we got to be in the Grand Parade as well.
How old were you?
Oh, probably 8. I don't remember.
Okay.
Guys, so that's the thing. If you win in the Children's Parade, you're put into the ground. Wow. Okay. We seem to do that.
Have either of you participated in the Children's Day Parade?
I did. I was in high school for the Wash Toledos. We did like junior drill and stuff like that. So, and I did as Little Miss Spanish Fork.
Okay.
And then I also had to take neighborhood kids, you know, from church and everything. I was in that many times with those kids, and then I would go with the Little Miss years ago. So, yes.
The Children's Parade is so magical, guys. I remember we had a version in Provo, and my mom made like hula hoop things for their bikes with crepe paper, handmade costumes. It's like so old-fashioned, so nostalgic, right? Just good stuff.
I grew up in California, and then I moved here when I was 18. And we would come from California to the Provo Parade and dress like pilgrims and be in the parade.
Oh, wow.
Is that insane?
It's just funny how things change, right?
Right?
And
weird.
Let's go from the Children's Parade to the Grand Parade.
Yes. Oh, I love
Memories there.
Love the parade.
Probably my biggest memory is as Miss Spanish Fork. I'm sure that's, you know, a lot of my Fiesta Days memories come from being Miss Spanish Fork, which I'm sure Paisley can relate to, because it's just, you're so involved that whole week. So I remember being in the parade. That I had been in it with drill, so I did.
I was going to say it wasn't your first time though, but it was more magical.
If I had been in it before drill team, but I had been in it for drill team a couple
or
years.
something like that.
I never played sports,
And that's okay.
We pretended to try. I did try one time and broke a window at my house, and so
You were done.
Mom's like, we're just dancing now.
It's okay. It's okay.
But yeah, for drill team, yes, and for Miss Spanish Fork, yes. So that's probably my best memory of the parade was getting to participate.
So Paige, you're just coming off of that. So you were heading up the parade last year. But for you, what's it like now to have your own children or all of your dancers participate?
Yeah, so this year we'll be doing the whole studio. So I think we only have about 80 of our girls doing it, but it's a lot.
Only 80.
So it'll be fun. I'm excited. We've done Fiesta Days in the Park, probably like 3 years. I think we've done Fiesta Days in the Park performing, but we haven't done the parade in a while. So it'll be good. We'll see.
Hot.
So you're going to have both in the parade and then go to the park.
So Saturday we'll dance in the park, and then on Monday they'll be in the parade. So they'll have a little bit of a break. They won't be too.
No mom walkers, right? Like misting them down. I'm busy.
I don't know. Yeah, I bet. Hopefully we've got lots of teachers want to keep those girls safe, and so we'll see. We'll see how it ends up going. But yeah, it's been fun to have my kids love it, and they're really excited always to go to the parade, and they have a lot more energy than I do, so they want to do all of it. And we see where I gas out how much I can handle. But they love it.
Totally.
The parade, I think, is great because we've had kids that have been in plays that have walked in the parade, baseball, softball, Little Miss, drill, everything. And so every year, this will be the first year that I have no one in the
Really?
parade.
So sad, guys.
First year ever.
And so then do you want to sleep in, or do you still want to be there?
I will still go.
And I think she's going to get up and go to the pancake breakfast now, right?
Absolutely. I love pancakes.
So remind me, Daria, because I think probably all of you took part in judging the babies. Yes.
It's
so
the cutest. That's
the
my
hardest
favorite.
thing.
Oh, I bet. Tell us a little bit about that, Paisley. I can only
Last
imagine.
year, me and my mom judged what category was it? Like the costume category?
The novelty.
Yeah, that's what it's called. And it was so stinking cute. Like we had a little girl come in dressed as Miss Spanish Fork, actually.
Oh,
she won.
And she won, of course.
Of course she did. We had like
Fun tip.
Yes, exactly.
we had some people come like dressed as like the little scout from the movie Up.
It was so cute.
And the old man from the movie Up, like stuff like that. And they were just so cute.
People just go all
And you
in.
can't, it's hard to judge a baby.
Yeah.
on their personality when they're
cute.
newborns.
Yeah, and they just lay them on the table in front of you. And you're like,
You're
so cute. They're so perfect.
Oh, that would be the worst. I'd have a hard time
That would
judging
be
that.
so
Yeah,
cute,
everyone would be a winner.
Paisley, I want to ask you, how was being Miss Spanish Fork last year? Did it exceed or meet all of your expectations, like growing up and being a little miss, and then seeing the Miss Spanish Forks come down the center street on their float? Like,
So because I was Miss Spanish Fork right after COVID happened, like everything was jam-packed last year, and it was so awesome. Like it was so amazing. Everything was like so packed. And I think just like growing up in Spanish Fork and then actually being like the Miss Spanish Fork that I always looked for when I was like, you know, at events, it was just so much fun to be on like the opposite side.
I'm sure it's just surreal and magical. Like, is this really me there?
For sure.
But how fast it goes by. I just can't believe you're over and done. Sad.
So let's talk family tradition.
I thought you were going to go food, Natasha. You're really holding
Well,
out.
that's part of it, right? So everybody, goes back to grandma's house, or their favorite foods that you eat, or something that you do every year at someone's house? Any of you?
Ooh. I feel like we're just trying to figure our family traditions out because my siblings are all having kids and everyone's trying to, it's like adjusting.
Yes.
So the park is always one, just going down. We love, after the Children's Day Parade, all the activities. My kids love that. So that's always a big one. And food. With food after. We're a food family, so we everything's like we'll be like at lunch and we're like, so what are we gonna do for dinner? Are we gonna are we gonna go here? Are we gonna go here?
Yes.
But yeah, I love the activities with my kids. I love seeing them have fun and have their little tickets. And,
Love that.
yeah, I love that.
I think our traditions, they've changed as the kids have gotten older.
And that's hard sometimes.
And it is hard because they used to let me dress them all the same.
You still do that.
Yes, and now no one will dress the same anymore. But I know it's so sad. But we still do. We go down to the park after the parade. Everybody has to get a Texas Twister.
Yes.
And you have to get a boot because you have to refill it.
Of course.
Right?
Yeah.
And
So we all do that.
Something to take home.
Yeah, and I always have to get a Navajo taco. They're like my favorite. So I can't wait to have one of those this year. But
What about the rodeo?
I love the rodeo.
Okay. One night, family night, all the nights.
We went to more than one last year because of her, but I like to go to the bull riding night. That's my favorite.
All
but
bulls.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, that one's good.
Right.
We're going to be out of town, so we're doing Monday night rodeo,
fun.
the 24th. But yeah, I'm
Yeah,
excited.
I love it. And I love that everybody just comes out and you never knew that they owned a cowboy hat.
I know.
And then
Yes.
they show up in one.
Yes.
I only wear this one day.
And
Yep.
they just like bring those boots out and that hat and everybody
And
like,
everyone's a cowboy.
yeah, and I have pictures of my kids through all the years. And when we'd go to the rodeo, all of them came out in their snap-down shirts and their belts. And
that they
you're like,
wear once a year.
Yeah.
You're like, you want to go buy these boots? They're going to wear them once. You cannot.
Yes.
But you do it, and then
you
you're
do
buying
it, and
hats
they're
for the
so
rodeo.
cute.
Or you have June that wears them everywhere.
Okay,
I buy her one pair of boots and she's wearing them with her shorts and her dresses.
how I was.
I'm like,
Love
were
that.
you?
So you had a mum buster last year, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
I was gonna say, unpopular opinion. Last year was probably the first time I loved the rodeo.
Oh,
and I'm a
yeah.
Spanish Fork girl. Like I should love it, but last year having my kids participate, that was
Yes.
fun. Junie, she just cried and cried. She wanted to do it so badly. She wanted to button bust. She decided she was doing it. She was like so excited. We got down, got all her cute gear on, and she was just crying and crying. And I was like, you don't have to, but I want to, Mom. I want
But she was
to."
scared.
Oh, she was terrified. And I didn't think she was going to do it. I didn't think there was any way. And she held on, and I think she like choked out because it was going and going, and then it finally just like toppled over, and she was still holding on to it.
Did she win?
No.
Holy cow, that was good.
But she was
though.
number one, and it's really hard to win if you're number one, you know? 'Cause
She did so good though.
She did so good. She was the highest girl.
Yes, that counts.
Yeah, that does.
So she signed up again this year?
She's too old. We were sure
darn it. Okay.
she's gonna win this year. No,
Okay.
she's too old this year because she just turned 8.
Okay.
Do you know if you have to be a Spanish Fork resident to be qualified for that?
I don't
Or
know.
can it be anyone?
I would imagine anyone can sign up, but I don't know.
How do you sign up?
Oh, I think it was through the recreation website, but I'm not positive.
I should make my grandkids do it.
It's
I think Knox could do it.
Cute.
I think the younger they are too, probably the better because they wouldn't. I wonder if Fitz is old enough. I don't remember what the age group is.
Well, get him signed up.
Yeah, I have to.
Okay, what carnival rides?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, with the younger crowd, like,
Yes.
Carnival is a huge thing.
Yeah.
You're getting older now, but it can still be a love. So tell us a little bit about that.
I used to go to the carnival with my friends, just like kind of as like a, hey, let's go.
Yeah.
You know, and then we'd see like everybody from our school there.
So Paisley, what is your funnest ride at the carnival?
Probably the zipper ride is a really big one. The Sizzler last year, me and my royalty actually, Pete took us on that. We had a photo shoot, and it was so fun.
cute.
The pictures turned out super good.
Is that the one that kind of
Yeah.
goes? Okay. Oh,
We were really
pictures
sick
and it was
after, but it
really
was
cute.
really fun.
It was worth it?
The new ride, I don't even remember what it's called. I think it's called like Fireball or something like that. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
It's like,
The
it's like the giant one that's like right in the front when you drive past
Yes,
the street.
and like
one's,
kind of
new.
spins at the
Yeah.
same time. And yeah,
That
nope.
one's new. That one's
not
pretty
gonna do
fun.
that one either.
I'm down for like the slide.
Yeah,
The slide
really
is
fun.
good. The Ferris wheel.
Yeah.
I can do that
I think
one.
they're all
Oh,
really
that's
fun.
Cotton
sad.
candy, the games.
And I am the mom that's like, oh, really? Let's not waste tickets on the obstacle course. Like, it's cool, but let's not.
Let's not. What are you all excited for as our time's wrapping up? What's something you're really looking forward to this year?
The Pyro musical. It's the best.
It truly is, isn't it,
It
Maria?
is so amazing. Like, I loved it. Last year was epic.
I know, when you're laying there watching those fireworks, it's just like your heart is just full of
And
pride for our community.
Last year, I don't know if you guys were down there that night. Do you remember there was like a little kid that got lost?
Yes.
It was so emotional that the whole group of everyone turned on their lights and just it got quiet and everybody was just calling for this little kid.
And he was found within 1 minute.
Yeah, it was just like that fast, and it was like, oh, they found him. I was like crying, but it was just so amazing that the whole city that was down there, everybody's lights were on, and everybody was just.
It was just a true example
Yeah.
of our community.
And I thought everyone loves this city. It was so great. It was just so great. I mean, and then the music was good, and laying on the blanket was fun, and the food was good. So
It's all good.
It was
the entire
great.
week is good. And what great memories, right?
yes, it was
what
so
about
much
the-
fun.
I would say my favorite has to be the fireworks because that's how my husband and I started dating. Was I know we had known each other. He was my older brother's best friend.
Oops.
But oops. We were at the fireworks and started talking at
And
the
there were
fireworks.
literal
There were
fireworks.
fireworks. He actually sat by somebody else, and I was really upset. Like I thought he was into me. Sat by somebody else, but then the next day we went on our first date, and so now it's a tradition that we take our kids and we go to the fireworks,
Right.
and then we go see a movie and go get a 7-Eleven Slurpee. So we do that. So it's like all around Fiesta days.
Kate Payson, really cute. Really quick. What are you excited for?
One of my favorite things is actually the street dance. I love the street dance. I went last year as Miss Spanish Fork, and it's just my favorite. I kind of, throughout my years in Spanish Fork, I danced a lot.
Yeah.
But it's just my favorite because I think it's so fun because you see so many little kids, you see like older couples, younger couples, like so many different people, and they're just
Good
all dancing
variety.
and hanging out.
Yeah, just
So
good,
much
chill
fun.
fun.
Well, we're excited to see all of you down there at all the different events.
We will be there.
So
Thanks
much
for
fun.
sharing your memories.
Yeah, thank you
thanks
for
for
having
coming,
us.
ladies.
For
Thank
joining
you.
us. There's more studio chatter coming up.